Hi there, welcome to week 3. My name is Scott, and I just wanted to give you some tips on how to work through this week's ebook on your path to designing your own life. We this week we really want to dive into what I want you to dive into is what's holding you back from making these changes in your life that you want to make. And it's really important here, even if you share this with not a single soul other than yourself, to be very, very honest with yourself on what you're afraid of and why. And give yourself a lot of compassion for that too. It's okay. It's a very natural human instinct to be afraid. It keeps us safe. It gives us an opportunity to feel that fear and move through it. So first we need to get a list out. Let's get it on paper. Let's get it on your vision board. Let's get it on your wall with sticky notes, whatever you want to do. Let's get all the different things in life you're afraid of out in an inventory. Let's get the barcode scanners out and scan that sucker. Let's figure out what it all is and give it a name. Any name works. I've given you a little worksheet here with some suggestions, but really you want to document in your own way what is the worst thing that could happen because of this fear. That one's actually usually kind of easy. What are the preventative steps you're taking or you'd like to take to make sure the worst case Ontario doesn't happen? And what would you do to recover from that should it happen? So let's be rational here. Say the worst case did happen if you faced that. What would you do? And what is the cost of doing nothing about this? What is that going to cost you? What is life going to look like if you continue to be afraid of whatever it is and do nothing about it? So it's the worst that could happen if you do something, and the worst that could happen if you don't. Then I'm going to encourage you to take some of the things on this list, start small, and face a fear. It could be a small thing. It could be reconnecting with a friend. It could be posting something on social media that you feel strongly about. There are these things, and I think as you go through the exercise, you'll find them inside you and you'll feel them. And imagine what it would feel like to face one of those and pick a small one. Let's build up strength. Facing fear, building bravery around things that are truly hitting home with us is like any muscle. You have to work with it and practice it, make a habit of it. And it's hard. So start small and give yourself some small wins to build momentum. Here's a good, we've just given some room here to kind of celebrate yourself as you do them, document everything. And then as you do this, you're likely to feel uncomfortable. That's the whole reason you haven't dealt with it already. And it's the thing that tells you that this is important to you. And what I have found, and a lot of us find, is that if you can breathe through this when you're feeling those uncomfortable feelings that you're going to face, just tell yourself you're safe and you can keep going. This works even, for example, this works even in physical fitness. You're like, if you're feeling like you're out of breath and you can't breathe, slow it down. You're okay. You can keep moving. Don't run from it. Don't ignore it. Be with it. And have some fun with it. So hopefully this week is going to give you a really good inventory of the things that are stopping you from building this life that you desire. And we'll work with those more later. Again, if you get stuck or if you come into something troubling or confusing and you need a little support, book a complimentary discovery call below. I'll help you work through the conversation that needs to happen and explain a little bit about how life coaching can support you through this whole redirection blueprint process.